Welcome to Love God, Love Others. Seek out God's place for you in His purpose. Join our 5-minute Bible study by reading 4 chapters a day, except for Sundays. His truth leads us all to love God, love others. Today, we finish Genesis with chapters 49 and 50, then begin Exodus with 1 and 2. Genesis 49 has Jacob prophesy. All these are the 12 tribes of Israel. This is what their father said to them when he blessed them, giving each the blessing appropriate to them. Reuben's was due to his inappropriate sexual relationship with Jacob's concubine Bilhah, and Simeon and Levi's was for killing all the males in Shechem when Dinah was abused. Then, of course, there was Judah and Joseph. The scepter will not depart from Judah, nor the ruler's staff from between his feet, until he comes to whom it belongs, and the obedience of the nation is his. Judah's line held King David, then later Christ. Let all these rest on the head of Joseph, on the brow of the prince among his brothers. Joseph, still the favorite. More importantly, he always trusted God. Question: would I deserve the blessing or the curse? Genesis 50 looks to God's provision. Don't be afraid. Am I in the place of God? You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good, to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives. God provided. So Jacob's sons did as he commanded them. They carried him to the land of Canaan and buried him in the cave in the field of Machpelah near Mamre. God is providing. Then Joseph said to his brothers, I am about to die, but God will surely come to your aid and take you up out of this land to the land he promised on oath to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. God will provide. Question: can I trust God by remembering that his promises always take place? Exodus 1 shows Egypt's contempt. Then Pharaoh gave the order to all his people, every boy that is born you must throw into the Nile. But let every girl live. Over 200 years had passed since Joseph. Then a new king who did not know about Joseph came to power in Egypt. Look, he said to his people, the Israelites have become too numerous for us. So they began to mistreat them. But the more they were oppressed, the more they multiplied and spread. So the Egyptians came to dread the Israelites. Question: is what I'm going through right now preparing me for God's plan later? Exodus 2 shows God at work. God heard the groaning, and he remembered his covenant with Abraham, with Isaac, and with Jacob. When the Israelites returned to God, then God listened. When the child grew older, she took him to Pharaoh's daughter, and he became her son. She named him Moses, saying, I drew him out of the water. An Israelite child became Pharaoh's grandchild. Moses agreed to stay with the man who gave his daughter Zipporah to Moses in marriage. Moses went from running for his life, for murder, to being prepared by a Midianite priest to deliver the Israelites with God. Question: how is God at work in me right now? Be a blessing, not a curse. Grow closer to God every moment. Let him use our wrongs for his rights. He has, is, and will continue to provide. God is doing his part, so we need to do ours. And guess what? That's love God, love others. Everything else is the opportunity to do these two. Until next time.